Hey fam, it's your girl Sandiswa, and you're here to talk real with me, talk real with Sandiswa. Okay. So, I hope you guys had a great week. I had a great week. You guys made my week so amazing by making me reach 100 subscribers, and I'm so grateful. So now we've set a new target for 300 plus subscribers by the end of October, since we are entering October very soon. I know you guys will do the most. If you know anyone who has a phone, anyone who hasn't clicked subscribe, make them go click subscribe. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and watch all my other videos so that they get more and more, and we interact more and more, and you don't miss out on any episode that I put up. So this week I got a story for you guys. I've got like story advice, like based on the way my week went, and I am so excited to give it to you guys. So without further ado, let's do the intro while I get my glass. You ready? Let's talk.
Sir Odillo.
Talk with me. Won't you just talk? Yes. Before we start this story time, yes, it's still me. We are in a different environment. We're in my room, guys, but I only am here because the car had to actually move today, so I couldn't be inside. But anyway, it doesn't change the hype, it doesn't change the energy. Let me tell you my story. Okay, so I was having such a great week this week. Like, honestly speaking, I was like so hyped. Yeah, somewhat, some way, somehow. But this is where the story comes in. On Tuesday, I was walking from one place to another. I cannot tell you where I was coming from or where I was going to. But for me to get from one place to another, I have to walk through town. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm used to walking in town. I was walking in town, and for those that live where I live, like the town I live in, you know that there are people that take your photos. There are these boys, we call them the photo boys. Yes, they take your photo, and yeah, I'm all supportive of that. If I was really a person who likes taking photos, but I am not that type of a person. Publicly, I can't take photos. I don't like my photo taken or anything in public without my consent. And that is what happened. I was walking nicely down the sidewalk, and this this homeboy, let's call him homeboy. So homeboy is holding a camera, and I know, oh, those are photo boys. So like, let me just, move aside. I don't want to be in anyone's shot. Homeboy decides to take a photo of me. Yes, a photo. And I'm like, man, okay, this is not the first time this is happening. The last time somebody took a picture of me, I did not know how to react. Where I went home and I told my mom and my dad, and they were like, next time somebody does that, you should just tell them straight up, Puti, I don't like that, right? So I this is Tuesday now, and I am like, oh, he took a picture of me. No. So I tell the person, hi, excuse me, and I'm smiling, guys. If I don't smile and I talk to you, you think I'm being rude. So I try to smile, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Dude, please delete my picture. You know what he said? I thought it was gonna be so easy. Like, you just say, oh, please delete my picture. And I'm like, oh, sorry, we did not know, let me delete. Mm-mm. Do you know what I say? He's like, no.
Moses.
And I'm like, no. Okay. Let me ask this again. Like in my head, I'm like, let me ask this again. Maybe I didn't ask nicely. I smile wider. I'm wearing a mask, so you can't really see that I'm smiling, but like, yes. I make my voice really nice and sweet. I'm like, please delete my picture. Yes, you didn't ask for my permission, so please delete my picture. It's like, no. And I'm like, oh well then, why? And I'm like, okay, so now people were like gathering around because I was getting really agitated and I was not feeling this. Like I was in a rush. I needed to get from where I was coming from to where I was going, and honestly I did not have time to deal with something. So I asked one more time, please delete my picture. And he's like, no, you don't understand. Can't delete this picture. And I'm like, but it's me. It's mine. I don't even know you. If I knew the person, it would have been easier, but I didn't know the person. And they were just there like, no. I really got really like annoyed. And some lady who was standing next to me was like, bro, delete the picture. So homeboy shakes, he takes the camera and okay, whoever has ever like if you've ever held a camera, you know that when you're deleting, there are three steps. You press the trash can, it asks you what you want to do, erase or cancel. You press erase, and then it asks you if you really, really want to, erase this. And poop, you press yes. Homeboy didn't do that. He just pressed like one button inside. Oh, I deleted. Here you go. And he shows me a picture of someone else. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Go back to the next slide. And he's like, no. And I'm like, yes, because you didn't delete my picture. So I press the button, I see my picture, and I'm like, psh, psh, delete. And I'm like, why would you, like, it didn't make sense. Why wouldn't you just delete? Like, this is invasion of my privacy, which is what I'm going to talk about privacy. So, yes, in the end, he ended up deleting after a long battle of yes and no's, delete no kind of conversation. But when I left there, I thought about it and I was like, but why would someone do that? Like, that is called invasion of privacy, guys. That is what I'm going to talk to you guys about. You can't, like, as a person, you should learn to respect people's privacy. I mean, don't have a right to take people's pictures. And if they ask you in the nicest way possible, please delete my picture. You have to, guys, delete. Even if you're friends, even if you're homeboys and you're like in a squad, if someone is not comfortable with you doing something, it means that you're invading their privacy, invading their space, and they just don't want that. So you should accept that and delete or, you know, stop whatever it is that you did. Okay, so I was just there thinking in my head, this could have gone two ways, which brought me to respect. I was like, if I hadn't respected that person, like if I had chosen to be very, very rude as a person, okay, I'm gonna tell this from my side. If I had chosen to be rude, I wouldn't have felt like a good person afterwards. I actually would have just, they would have been like, damn, that girl's rude. That girl's just and I'm honestly not that type of person. And you shouldn't be too, otherwise, because in life you have to learn to respect. There's like levels of respect, which I'm gonna talk about in a few. So I was grateful that I smiled, and I, even though it was under a mask and no one could see that I'm smiling, I was grateful that I smiled and I was kind and I kept calm. Also, now on the other hand, let's take it from the point of view of this guy. If somebody makes it clear that they're not comfortable with what you're doing, you should be able to read the person's reaction. You should be able to understand the situation. If somebody really repeats something and they're like, please stop, you stop. Like, this is advice to everybody. Please stop. It's not just for boys respect girls, but it's also girls respect boys. Excuse me. There are other people, like other girls, they just don't respect guys, and there are boys that don't respect girls. And I don't think that is right. I feel like we should all have dual, is it dual? Dual respect. You know what I mean. You guys should respect. It's a two-way communication kind of thing. It's like a relationship. Respect me, I respect you. So guys, let's have respect. And on the topic of respect, there's like two types of respect. There is what we call the general respect. This is respect for like anybody. Actually, this is something that everybody should have in their system, planted inside. You should respect your elders in the streets. Like, just respect elderly people, respect adults. As long as somebody seems older than you, there is respect. There is that general respect whereby if somebody is asking for directions, just be kind. Don't be like, nah, don't do that. Like, be kind. Just respect that they're asking you for help. If you don't want to give them help, just be like, sorry, I cannot help you because I don't feel comfortable. It's good to respect people by you're respecting them by telling them you don't want. The general respect is like for anybody. It doesn't involve having to know someone. It's just even stranger respect. Like, you just respect somebody because you are a human. You're a human, and you have to respect someone. So there's the second type of respect. This one is more like motherly, fatherly respect, that family respect, like that bonded respect. You're respecting someone because you know them and you accept their values and you're respecting their decisions and whatnot. This is the type of respect when you know somebody's boundaries. General respect is when you don't know anybody's boundaries. And if they make it clear then that this is my bound, you respect and you change your type of respect. Simple as that. But but don't confuse respect with I don't know how to put it, but like, don't confuse being respectful with being a pushover. Like, you being respectful, you're just being calm and you're letting people run over you. No, no, no. It's not like that. When you're being respectful, you are letting people know that this is how I am, but you're doing it in an honorable manner. You're not doing it just because you need to be viewed. So I don't know. I just realized that this week that I I was respectful in the fact that I, you know, smiled and I didn't raise my voice or anything. I just literally just asked nicely, please, please. I used please all the way. But I felt disrespected because my privacy was invaded. So that is something that I feel like we all need to work on, even as we go into this week. That is how my week went. Like, I just felt like I had to get that off my chest because respect is crucial. So I will leave you guys with that about respect, about privacy, invasion of privacy, guys. Please, please don't invade somebody's privacy. Please respect people. Please. You know, respect is earned for yourself by respecting other people. So please, 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 let us respect one another this week as we go on, even on social media, even on any platform. Don't just blat out whatever you're thinking there and then. Think and then respect and then talk. It's a process. Think, respect, talk. Until we do another video, which will be on a Wednesday, and we get more people to like, subscribe, and comment. You guys would be amazing just for that. If we reach 300 by the end of October, I will be like, I'll smile, like I'll smile, smile, smile. Guys, for watching. Thank you for viewing, for liking, for sharing, for commenting, for everything that you do, because you guys are nice. Okay? See you guys next week. Oh, no, no, no. See you guys in a few days for a motivational video. Thank you so much for listening to my story time.